Why are you so afraid? What are you afraid of? Greetings, everyone. This is Stay in the Light podcast, and we're dedicated to the light of truth. And we do not like liars. Who does? Looking at the response of these so called drones brought quite a few things that I want to discuss with you all. Tribes, indigenous people, that should be my audience because my content is not for everyone. Let's say you own a place. Let's say a plot of land. Someone comes over your land, in this case, like a helicopter is just looking at your land. What would be your first response? Shoot them down or invite them to come on, let's talk. Who are you? Why are you here? If your response is, I don't care why you're here, you shouldn't be here, I want to destroy you. If that's your response, it says a lot about you. It says that you fear someone's going to take what's yours, at least you think it's yours, your land, and you're going to die protecting. This is deep, y'all. I don't know if anyone can see the ideas being expressed. Now, is this property that you are occupying is not yours? It's stolen. You've murdered and killed the righteous owners and made their descendants perpetual slaves. Then you think it's yours. And you're going to fight to the death to keep it. Because you think you own it. Now, being indigenous people, we know that you cannot own land. Land was here before you got here. It's going to be here when you're gone. So how can you say you own it? If you're going to play that game, who owned it before you? Who's going to own it after you? You have no control over that. So it shows that you are foreign to this land. At least that's what it says to me. You are an invader. And you're thinking as an invader that someone is coming to invade you. Only way you would think that is if you are an invader yourself. If you are not an invader, you would welcome who's ever coming. Come on in. Hey. And they would feel that vibration and come. However, you have to remember, people can feel you. We're not just physical beings, we're spiritual beings. Now, if you had all these hundreds of years, you think you wasn't being watched? You think you was doing things and no one else was going to see you? And the history can't show me anything good you've done. Not one thing. So, after observing you for centuries, we're showing you now you're not God. You don't rule nothing here. You're not God. You don't rule nothing here. And we just coming close to feel you vibration to see if you got enough sense to realize that. But you don't. You fearful. And why do you fear if you're doing nothing wrong? If you're doing your own, if you this is, let's say if this is your plot of land as we discussed, and you rightfully own it, what you afraid of? The only way you're afraid is that you know you are on land that's not yours. And your fear is that it's going to be taken away from you. That's why you want to go to war. Because you've been at war. You went to war to take it, and you're willing to go to war to keep it. Something that's not even yours. Now, to the thinking man, it shows me you're not from here. You are alien. Indigenous people know land is something passed down from generation to generation. To use it, to take care of it. And if you take it from someone else, the law of reciprocity, that's a hard word. Reciprocity. Am I pronouncing it right? Well, let's say the law of correspondence says that if you take it from some place, from someone's going to take it from you. That's a law, natural law. It may take 400 years, but it's going to happen. Higher to the indigenous people.